Community Center. It's the Andover Huskies girls hockey team as they square off tonight against the Blaine Bengals. Coming your way here on QCTV Friday Night Lights. JG along with PA tonight. And Pete, I'm looking forward to this matchup as the Huskies try to get things right after a tough loss last night.
Yeah, it's a bounce-back game for the Huskies. It's, coming off of a tough loss in which, they didn't just get beat. They got shut out by a very good goaltender down at Holy Family. And, the scoring punch really hasn't been there thus far for the Huskies. But on the flip side, for the Blaine Bengals, that's what they've had. And they've ridden that to some success here early on in the season. 3-1 record in each of those wins, putting 4 goals in the net. That's going to be key for the Bengals here tonight if they want to get their first win against the Huskies, since you told me the last time was 2017.
That's correct. 10 wins in a row for the Huskies. The last win for Blaine was a 3-2 win back in 2017 December. So let's see what Blaine can do here, led by their head coach, and Calla Athman, the second-year coach, and played defense for Augsburg as well. Of course, Huskies led by Melissa Volk, and I'm looking for an active start here for Andover at the far post. And the point triggered back down, trying to work it back out here is Blaine. They'll send this one length of the ice, but it's on goal, so they'll wave off the ice. Just underway first period. A 3-1 squad for Blaine. A tough loss in overtime, their last outing, but otherwise had and able to stack 3 wins to start the season there. A shot on a one-timer, unable to get the stick and guide on it on most of it that time. Driving it back out now, trying to get some flow going here is Blaine, but Huskies are big and active right now tonight on bringing the energy. Backhand, they'll make some changes to their line. Little rings it along the board. No one home at the far point except for Blaine, and stepping up and moving it on in that time is Costa. Abby Costa, a goal and 2 assists to start the season for Blaine. Little gets to the corner, tangles it up. We finally get the whistle with 15:09 to go here in this first period. The Huskies had one heck of an outing the last time they played on this ice on Tuesday night versus Edina. 3-0.
A big win, a statement kind of win, especially after, those first 2 games, some questions being asked, only a 1-goal victory over Holy Angels, getting shut out by Minnetonka. But here's the thing is Andover being one of the top teams in the state, playing other top teams in the state. These early season matchups, they're a gauge. They're just a measuring stick to see where you're at, where you have to be. I have a ton of faith in, everybody around the state of Minnesota who follows girls hockey, has a lot of faith in this coaching staff that they're going to get these girls right and will be a contender for the state title once again, as they have been perennially for the last 6-7 years.
Yeah, what a tough season to start with. I wouldn't expect anything less from the Andover coaches, boys and girls, as the boys have also a tough start to their season in their first 12 games. But Huskies now off the board, carrying in, looking for a shot here. Tried to put it between the skates of the defense. Deflected and swinging back out the other way on this transition. Comes the Bengals, a quick wrister. Shot from the dot. They're just above the dot and flashing a little leather, making an early save as Claire Hills, 2-1 on the season of goals against a .33. That's the body fat in my ankle. And also a save percentage of .979.
She's only allowed one goal this year, and that's the thing that you want to take keep it as a reminder, giving that one goal up to Minnetonka. But the big scoring threat that they have to worry about due to the Huskies is that number 12 who took that last shot, Grayson Knowles. She already has 4 goals, 3 assists on the season. She is the playmaker. She is the juice for the Bengals, and will be the player to key on for the Huskies.
Huskies get another look here. Loose puck out in front. Andrews put the initial shot in and then charged the net. Now at the near corner, that's Clough. Clough sends it behind the net, and Andrews swings it back to the near corner and giving chase. Looking there is Olsen. Quick shot there, secured, and 3-1. Shots on go early on here for Andover, and last year a record of 22-6 for the Huskies. But I think what you'll see here is the Huskies really focused. As I love the fact that they had 3 separate goal scorers on Tuesday night versus Edina. Face off. They're controlled and working at Christensen. She picked up her first goal of the season. Also last Tuesday, Engler trying to control fire point, move it along to Mac Jones. Tying one up here and trying to put it on goal. Trifles misses, but the Huskies still control. Both teams are at full strength. Trifle on the side trying to get a tip. That time was Christensen. Mac Jones holds the zone. Gloves it, puts it down again, holds the zone with the stick, and right now the Huskies just cycling right here on one of those powerful runs. Deflects to the corner, a couple of attempts that did not make it to the net. Crossed away now, Mac Jones with that big shot, a filthy wrister over the top, a deflection up the top, and a goal. Scored. The Huskies go up 1-0. All started by that hard wrister by Mac Jones. And Maya Engler picks up her 2nd goal of the season on the deflection.
Yeah, what a great just start. Mac Jones lifts that wrister. It goes high over the crossbar, hits off the glass, and then it's carom after carom. It hit a boot for the Huskies, bounces up over the head of Caden Larson, and falls down, and it ends up falling into the net. Huskies out to a 1-0 lead here early.
I'll tell you, it's that mindset. You could just tell they were not going to allow that puck to leave the zone without them at least putting on a high amount of shots here. A little toe drag and then releasing the shot that time, Christensen. Huskies up 1-0 on the goal by Hannah Olsen, a senior. Last year, 9 goals as a junior. Trying to settle the puck and then move in for some additional pressure. There is Taylor Olsen for Blaine. And the near point here, now trying to scramble in the corner. Huskies on a clean pass out. Pirouette down below McQuay, and she'll send it deep and allow Christensen to try to dig it out. Pinching in on that far half wall. Good play there by Many. Digging it back out again. Curtis, the sophomore, leaves it to the corner, and Blaine will get there first. Kicked back out now at the blue line, trying to win the battle. Of course, the head coach, Kala Athman, said, hey, one thing this team is they can dig it out in the corners, and they've been owning the boards and the corners and the corners of play. Many picks it up again.
You can see that already here tonight. They're not just content to let the Huskies play around the perimeter. They're going to challenge them for those puck battles along the half wall, in the corners, and make sure that they dig it out. It might turn out to be some offensive opportunities for the Huskies, but they've got some faith in Caden Larson. Great shot there, great save there made by her.
Frensky here at the near point, hops her stick, and now a chance here. Giving it out is Coley Johnson trying to give chase. That first line has been explosive for Blaine here this season already, a total of 8 goals. Trying to work it out now through the neutral zone, being bothered there by Thorson. High shot, the top of the face-off circle, redirected to the near corner. Now a breakout pass for Andover, just a little too far out ahead of Andrews. Thorson goes in for the puck hunt now as she tries to work it loose in the corner. It's done. Andrews has it. She continues. Screw it along the board there. Works back out. Now sets it to the far point. Near side. Mac Jones gets ready. She delivers a wrister. Deflected. Goes over top of the goal. First to the puck. The Huskies. Thorson tries to reach for it. Helping out Andrews. She comes out to help at that near point. Mac Jones works it down. Little give and go. Good eyes. Quick shot there. Turned away by Olsen. So being peppered early, Pete, you're right, is the goalie Caden Larson for Blaine.
And thus far, you know, Blaine's strategy of keeping the Huskies on the perimeter has been a little bit successful. You know, it's a bouncing puck kind of goal that puts them behind the 8 ball early, but they're still playing hard. They're still driving out. The Huskies are just kind of out skating the Bengals right now, and that's why they're able to hold possession inside the Bengal zone so clean.
Time a rare turnover, at least it was momentarily, for Mac Jones. She'll steer it up and get it back up ice. Unable to hold the zone. Back on the stick there for Jones. Cross ice whistled for the offside. It was a 4-0 win over Eastridge in the first game of the year for Blaine. In fact, there was a hat trick in that game for Grayson Knowles. Hence the lone shutout so far this season for Larson between the pipes. They follow that up with another win over Owatonna. Game-winning goal for Blaine came with a $1:05 remaining in that matchup. Moving in now, shot here deflected, moving back behind, picking up the loose chain, sends it to the far point. Now near side, trying to gear one up here, blocked. That was Schreifels with that initial attempt. Continuing to pursue the puck, Huskies continue to buzz in their offensive end, holding the zone, kicks it back over. That's Little to Schreifels, back to Little fakes the shot, now gets a better look and puts a wrister right to the midsection that time, controlled by Larson, and we'll get another face-off.
Great puck control there by Little, and just, you know, that little head fake, shoulder fake ends up giving her a little bit more space and a much cleaner line to see where she wanted to put it. It just missed the target here as she was looking to go low on the blocker side. And it was Larson able to move and get that with the chest protector.
Hard off the stick, a little too much on that face-off. Off the stick of Christensen, controlled momentarily by Blaine, and now they'll work it up ice. They try to matriculate their way down. Keep an eye out for Bella Brady. Led the team last year. Did Brady for the Bengals with 7 power play goals. She has 1 already, and in total of 2 goals total for the blue liner. Loose change picked up. Nice poke check that time to regather the puck. Now it'll be Little who moves it up ice. Misses on that pass attempt, but they'll send it deep. Trying to wave it in and bring some extra juice. McQuaid trying to steal the puck from a couple of the Blaine players, and now a centering attempt there in that low slot, but this one sent back length of the ice, putting a stick on it to make that save, or at least a guide to move it up ice. Saw it that time from Hills at half wall, trying to find the set back up near side, skating in here as wrister that is sent by the stick to the far corner, trying to come out clean that first line here for the Bengals. That's Knowles. Knowles 4 goals, 2 assists to start the season, trying to find the spark early here for the Bengals with just about 8 minutes left in the first period. There's a shot on goal secured by Hill, and with 8:09 we'll have a face-off.
Just the second shot recorded on net for the Bengals here as we are beyond the halfway mark of this first period. But the Huskies have really tilted the ice. They've held possession inside the Bengal zone for the bulk of this period. And, you know, it's lucky for the Bengals at this point that they've only allowed 1 with the amount of possession time for the Huskies inside the offensive zone.
When the Huskies skate at this pace, they sure put the teams on their heels. Now trying to tuck their way through and keep the pressure on. That was Atkinson. Back behind Atkinson, gets back up. battles here. Now a carry out along the far board. There momentarily a work here, back up ice, and that was CC Ledeen working at 2 goals and 1 assist. And we'll get another face-off here. Last year for the Bengals, they had a mark of 11, 12, and 4 under the direction of Calla Athman. Grew up in Wyoming. Started playing hockey before she came to Augsburg to play for the Aggies.
Are you talking Wyoming that's up 35W or out west?
You're right. Joliet, Wyoming.
Yellowstone area.
State. Yes. Good point. To the side of the net, Blaine will try to carry it out. A fluttering puck hops the stick. And now they reset and carry in. Had it there momentarily. A backhand by Ledeen sends it back into the Husky end of the ice. Set up here, face off as the puck is deposited into the Andover bench. Mentioned 11, 12, and 4 last season. A 9-1 loss to Andover last year. They ended up scoring 63 goals and surrendering 78 already. They have improved on that this season, have the Bengals. Their season ended last year in a loss to Grand Rapids to Greenway in the semifinals. But you're already seeing some of the top scorers in action already, and that was Knowles last year. She had 11 goals and 11 assists. She'll be playing some college hockey at Wisconsin River Falls. As I mentioned, her 11 goals last year. She already has 4 this season.
And as we're talking about goals, just to make sure we're on the same page, Engler was given credit for that goal down here. That is instead of Olsen, but Engler now becomes the scoring leader for the Huskies with 2 goals.
2 goals it is. A carry-in. Again, nothing look here. Engler wrists this one just off the mark, but behind the net, she controls. Sets back up, trying to find someone in front or at least move that puck along. Cleared back out, sent back length of the ice, and they wave off the ice. And Jones will get there first. Jones on her way to Wisconsin next year to play for the Badgers. And she faced the goalie last night.
Future teammate.
Yes, heading there. They had 38 shots on goal. Spoke with head coach Melissa Volk before the game, and she says might have been a little high, and the shots we had, she felt like we could have had better quality shots. Now inside, there's a quality look right now in the backhand. Skirmish in front and unable to hold. Racing in to try to keep the pressure on and playing down here with Schreifels, but couldn't quite cover that puck. Now carrying. Here comes Atkinson. Atkinson looks across, and that time the pass goes right to the stick. She earns it back. Good hustle to try to build that back into the play, but again, it's on the stick of Blaine, and this time it will be an icing with 5 and change to go in this first period. 1-0 lead for Andover.
Big opportunity there for Sophia Meny, who was right there in front, actually got her stick on the puck and had it tipped right into the 5-hole of Caden Larson, but somehow she was able to prevent that from getting out or getting into the net and making it a 2-goal lead for the Huskies.
7 seniors on the squad here for Blaine, and a wrist that time by Rifles, a little waffle pad. Gump Worsley waffle pad save there. Backhand goes right to the midsection, loose puck. They're poking, they're prodding, they're trying to find it, get it loose, and we get the whistle. And Andover back at buzzing the net.
That puck was in that blue paint for a long time, untouched, and I think Larson lost it. We'll see here on the replay. That puck is bouncing around. She sees it just now, but it's lost in the skates there. And Julia Gerdes might have been the only player on the ice who saw where that puck actually was for a good 3 seconds.
Bringing it along here at half wall, trying to work it out. Blaine feverishly trying to work that puck out. They want to tie this up here before the end of that first period. In front of backhand goes, big tying that one up is Schreifels, and she deflects Off to the corner, did not make it. That time to Larson to make a save. Into the corner, winning that first of the puck battle. Andover continues. They'll drip it to the backhand. Olsen works it now behind the net. Tries to center, looking for someone. Well defended. Back out to that far point. Little to the near side. Trifles. And then a backhand by Thorson. Thorson, a beautiful goal on a rebound on Tuesday night for her first tally of the season. There's a check from behind, and the Huskies are going to get a chance to operate on the power play here with 3:59 remaining in this first period, and a chance for them to double up the score. And getting whistled for that penalty looks to be is at 21.
And this has also been a source of a little bit of ire from head coach Melissa Volk, as the Huskies yet to put in a power play goal. 0 for 7 on the season. And we'll try to right that and right that ship, because how they play on and they'll give a 5-minute for that checking from behind. So this will be a major penalty. This is a big opportunity here for the Huskies to maybe just put in, or to maybe put in more than just one goal.
Certainly the goal here. Get that first one for the season. A couple of opportunities. And they'll need to put somebody in the box. Serve as well, and going over to serve a part of that is Kylie Reinhardt, but in the box for that penalty is Jolie Geisler. So 5-minute major issued to Blaine. 3:59 left here in this first period. Andover with a 1-0 lead and a chance to build on it. Here's the Big Mac Stack ready to move in for a shot. Puts it on the doorstep. A good feed, a good backhand pad save, kicked back out. Huskies still control. Good tight on the strike. Tape to tape passing. That wrister moved away. Olsen controls. Across the way to Christensen. Now again back to Mac Jones. Mac Jones. Not a lot of movement on the puck just yet, but over the top was Christensen there. Then Mac Jones down low. Here's a look. Mac Jones moves it over again. Rotating, switching spots on the weave. Mac Jones gets a lucky deflection and a goal. Beautiful setup. Mac Jones, you could tell she was eyeing that pass up, and moving in on the back door was Olsen.
Well, now Olsen gets the goal.
See that? She was due. Let's just say she was due. Second goal of the season for Olsen, and the first power play goal. They finally got some puck movement before the start this power play. They just kind of gave it kind of a move from one side to the other. Then the weave up top. Mac Jones puts one right in the blue on the doorstep, and Olsen there to bury it. 2-0 lead now for Andover, and still 4 minutes left on the major. Behind is Thorson. Thorson now kicks it back to the half wall. Now working it back up across the way to Little. Andrews up top again in that umbrella formation, playing the tip of Schreifels. A shot gobbled up and saved on the shot by Andrews. And I'll say this, Andrews on Tuesday night when we covered the game, she was really buzzing. She was active, and she was bound and determined to somehow find her way in that scoring formula. Did not, but I liked her activeness and persistence. Face off. Huskies on the win. Almost skating over the top on that is Clough. Back behind Thorson. Thorson works it off. Guides it over to Andrews. Here's a hard wrister. Securing it. No rebound allowed on a hard wrister that time. And controlled by Larson. And this, I'll tell you, she has faced 17 biscuits already here in this first period. Andrews will move out of that face-off circle. McQuay steps in, ringing it along the board, winning the face-off, but not able to hold his own. Blaine wins the face-off and gets the puck out beyond the blue line. 2 and change to go. Another whistle here to stop play offside the call. 2:18 to go in this first period. 2-0 lead for Andover.
Joe, you had a chance to talk to Melissa Volk here earlier today, and you know, brought up the good shots, and you know, maybe taking shots that are just easy to be saved. You have to maybe pick your moments a little bit better, pick your angles a little bit better. And so far, it looks like the Huskies have done that. They've come out with a little bit of jump. They've come out with a little bit more determination, and their ability to maintain possession inside the offensive zone, and it has been the difference so far. And right now, the Bengals are reeling a little bit, just trying to get into the locker room down 2.
Knowles wins that face-off, and then the Blaine's able to send it length to the ice. Mac Jones quickly back in, zigzagging now across. Going across the green is Olsen. Back to Little. Little on her way to St. Thomas University. Top of the face-off circle. Pass from the dot. And a good job there to control off the rebound. Moving it. One-timer goal! Winds up in the high slot. Second goal already here tonight by Engler. Her third of the season, her first power play goal, and a good one-timer in the high slot. Buries it 5-hole. Andover up now 3-0 with 2:46 still remaining in that major. 1:44 to go in this first period.
Christensen with an excellent feed, just finding Engler in the slot all alone, unmarked. She had a wide open view of where the goaltender was moving and saw Larson and didn't miss. She hit that 5-hole, slid it right through. Huskies up 3-0 here. 2 power play goals on this major penalty.
See if there's more to come. Little battles her way in after the faceoff. Now losing the edge. Blaine and back up top trying to get it and clear it. Jones is there just inside the blue line to hold the zone. Shot from the dot, trying to go far post, top shelf. Missing on that shot was Christensen, but didn't miss it by much. Huskies re-enter the zone again. Try to gain possession. Olsen races to the corner, trying to lift up and clear that time. The Bengals on the defense. Back to Mac Jones at the tip. Back across the way, trying to hit a cutting Little on that far side, and it's deflected. That pass was over the glass, and we'll get a face-off.
So they announced the second assist went to Hannah Olsen. I'm pretty sure that'll end up getting changed. I think Mac Jones has 3 assists here tonight already here in this first period. And, you know, she's skating a little bit differently. She's got the extra speed. She's got the extra gear. She's got the size, obviously. But, you know, she's a little bit more determined, has that little eye of the tiger early on. I think that loss last night might have kept her up a little bit. She's ready to right some wrongs.
Shot hits traffic in front. That was Andrews. 45 seconds left in this first period, and Thorson wins the race to the puck in the corner, tries to set up a teammate there. McQuay tries a quick wraparound and stuffing that pad. And clinging that thing between the post and the pad and making the save was Larson. Working on 20 shots on goal already here in this first period as Andover.
Really good play there from McQuay. She gets fed from Thorson, tries to just get a quick shot on net. It comes right back to her, and she didn't slow down at all. She tries to turn and get that on that backside post, that wraparound, and it was a great save made by Caden Larson to protect it.
McQuay that time off the faceoff. You could tell she was focused, wanted the shot on net, and she got it, got the rebound, but Blaine cleared. Back in quickly to Schreifels that time. Puts a high shot up off the pad. Blaine.
Schreifel's showing off some speed there. She just motored right by 2 Blaine defenders and got that shot off, and it was going to be a goal. Larson just got a piece of it with the blocker or the stick.
Cross center ice. We've got a period in the books. 3-0 lead for the Andover Huskies. They come out with some fire after last night's shutout and look to try to right the path here. A 3-0 lead for Andover. Still 1:02 will remain on the major when we begin the second period. We'll return with period number 2 here from the Andover Community Center as the Huskies continue to take on Blaine in girls high school hockey.
So here in Andover, we have what we call our Adopt a Park program. We have over 70 parks and open spaces that we maintain. So any help we can get from the public, we greatly appreciate. So currently we do have a handful of parks available for adoption. The way the program works is you reach out to our Public Works Administrative Assistant, Danielle, and she can set you up on it's a 2-year commitment that you clean the park twice a year. We supply the garbage bags and everything, and then we'll come pick them up after your event. And it's a 2-year commitment. You get a sign at the park recognizing, whether it's your family, some local businesses do it as a way of just giving back to the community. So any help with the Adopt a Park program is always greatly appreciated in helping keep Andover parks clean. So we ask a minimum of twice a year, a spring and fall cleanup. You're welcome to do it as many times a year as possible. Obviously, the more often you do it, the less trash there is to pick up. So, but twice a year is the commitment that we ask for people when they sign the contract. So, with all the parks, a lot of them are in neighborhoods, and a lot of families just kind of adopt them as like their own park. So, they're in their backyard. They help keep them clean, and it's always appreciated from our staff and myself and everyone here at the city. People enjoy it. People take ownership in it. Like I said, they start calling it their park. So yeah, people seem to enjoy the program, and we've really had great success with it. And currently we have most of our parks are adopted, but we do have a handful. If anyone's interested, they can reach out to go to our City Andover website, into the Parks Department, and look for our Danielle Lensmeyer. She's the one who manages that program, and she can get you set up.
I am Jen Stump, and we are at Andover at the Lions Park off of Bunker and Hanson. So this event, it's the first annual, so we're going to give it a try, and it's just an ice cream social. So for anybody in the community, come on out and get free ice cream. So the Andover Lions, we are a volunteer nonprofit organization. And so within Andover, we get together monthly and we do service projects throughout the year. We raise money for donations for the community. Anything in Andover we try to do to help. We've been Andover Lions for many, many years, and we're just really trying to give back and to get our name out there and to get the club out there. We've had a lot of people that have come up and said, oh yeah, we know who you are, we've seen you here and there. So now we're trying to put that into reality and just get out here, and this is why we started to do this for the first annual, just to try to get out and have the community come on around. This is our first time doing the ice cream social. We do other things. We serve beer at the Andover Fun Fest.
That's popular.
Oh yes. We used to do it, now we're going to do it again, Harvest Fest at the YMCA in the fall for trick-or-treating and whatnot, and they have different activities. But yeah, we bake groceries, we get together, we volunteer at Hope for Youth, so we just try to get out there, and we're open to new ideas. There's multiple ways to support the Andover Club. You can donate always, you can come to events. We have meetings once a month. If you want to come to a meeting, we meet the second Wednesday of every month, and it is at the Andover Community Center at 6 p.m.
Yes, we have sections coming up, and our first game is at Anoka. I love playing against Anoka. I think it creates a really good border battle between us and kind of lights a fire under our team.
I would say it is kind of like a rematch, but I think the first game that we had was a really good battle against them. I always love playing them because it's a big competition, and I know some of the girls on the team. It gets like both schools fired up, kind of. Like everyone just looks forward to it around the school, so it's a big thing.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite game this year, was against Anoka. I think we did play pretty good, and hopefully we'll do better next time.
I want to say maybe our senior night was a really fun game.
Who's that against?
SLP. Yes, I think we just like all came together as a team that game. We all really hustled, made some good plays, and we just battled for each other.
We go to Applebee's almost every game after, and that's like my favorite part of the season is just bonding with the team.
As a team, we do like a big chant in the locker room beforehand, and that's always fun to get fired up.
What's the chant? Can you guys reenact it?
Oh no. How does it go? Oh, yeah, no. No.
I think I learned a new level of patience for myself, and just with like not a ton of returners coming back, it was hard to like get people into the new groove this year.
I just knew like we'd have to step up as like the only two fully coming back from the season, so it wasn't like a big battle, like bringing everyone together, learning everyone's different role, because a lot of us switched positions, so that was a big thing in our season.
I really enjoyed our senior night game and all of like the fun things that we got to do, and making our boards and getting our sashes and our shirts, and I thought senior night was really fun.
I think I remember the teammates more than the games, because a lot of these girls like I played with since I was very, very young. So it's like really cool and kind of hard growing up and then like leaving at the same time.
The Andover Community Center. A beautifully renovated building is ready for your next adventure.
So yeah, we're coming up on our 20th anniversary here later this summer. For the ice arena, the facility as a whole, including the YMCA, opened, it'll be 20 years next summer. But yeah, early on in the planning process, the city got together with the YMCA and formed a partnership. So not only do we have our gymnasiums and the 2 ice rinks and walking track, multiple community rooms that are all operated by the city, but then the YMCA has all the fitness, the studios, the pools, obviously all those programs that YMCAs do, and I think it's fair to say it's been a very successful partnership here for coming up on 20 years.
From the growing popularity of pickleball to the walking track, the Andover Community Center offers plenty of activities to suit your needs.
Yeah, so just here about 4 years ago, we did a big expansion, added our second sheet of ice, which includes a walking track on the second level, added another gymnasium, multiple community rooms again. But yeah, again, going back to maybe the early folks that designed the building before I was here, you're right, we get a lot of compliments. The black concrete floors, all of the wood beams, all the woodwork through the building. We work really hard as a staff to maintain all these spaces. We took opportunity here this spring actually to do a fair amount of updates. Going on 20 years, it was time to refinish floors and do a lot of painting and that type of stuff. But yeah, it's certainly a beautiful building. You know, we take a lot of pride in the community center here. It's a beautiful facility. I would encourage anybody that's maybe not made it in here to just stop in. Visit our information desk. We can take you on a tour. Be happy to show you all of the schedules, all the activities, and really just all the opportunities that the community center has, both for residents and non-residents. Also, our partnership with the Y. You can stop and visit their desk, talk about Y memberships and all the great programs they run as well. So definitely come and see us. Fun Fest is coming up here in just a few weeks, and that's a great opportunity if you're going to be on the grounds for Andover Fun Fest. Make your way over to the community center. It's a good spot to come cool off a little bit, grab some concessions, whatever you need, and come visit us.
Lots of fun was had at the Andover Fire Department's open house this past weekend. Families enjoyed exploring emergency vehicles, meeting vendors, and getting hands-on with fire trucks and equipment. With live safety demonstrations, kids got a chance to pretend drive fire trucks and even spray a real fire hose.
3, 2, 1, go! Run, 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 run,
And of course, meeting the firefighters who protect and serve the community.
3, go! Run, run, run! Nice.
This was a great time for those future firefighters and their love for the big red engines. And October is Fire Prevention Awareness Month. So here are your reminders and tips to jumpstart the Fire Prevention Month. Fire extinguishers. Keep a portable fire extinguisher in every building and train someone to use it. Fire alarms. Check their batteries or install new ones to make sure they work so you can get out safely. Have evacuation routes. Plan and practice a clear, well-marked path to the nearest exit of your home or workplace. Now back to the fun event. The Andover Fire Department's open house ended with a wonderful, friendly competition. Dawn in 60 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go!
Starting with 8 firefighters. And down to 2.
3, 2, 1, go! Go, Daddy, go! Go, Daddy, go! Go, Daddy, go! Go, Daddy, go! I don't want to say Roy messed things up. All right, John. Roy, faster! Come on, John. Hey, John. Let's go, John. Come on, John. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's going to come down to the gloves, boys. Let's go. John, make sure your thing is all the way. Your thing, too, at the end.
Pressure and goals.
Well, 21 shots. They have 2 goals thus far on the 5-minute major that was given to Jolie Geisler, checking from behind. She'll also serve another 10 minutes as well. And, you know, the Huskies have maintained possession inside the offensive zone and kept Blaine on their heels. To the Bengals' credit, especially early in that first period, before that major penalty, the Bengals were doing a good job at not giving clean looks to the Huskies, forcing them to just take shots from the perimeter, not able to get anything inside, not looking at anything in the slot, and that makes it a lot easier on Caden Larson in net when she's going to turn away. She's already turned away 18 shots here tonight.
Absolutely, and you know, hey, you also look in terms of the stamina. You know, I guess if there's a positivity, the major was broken up into 2 parts. There's still 1 minute left on that major instead of having to sustain that over 5 straight minutes. So let's see how Blaine, a team that has been able to punch up some goals and get things going. You get a look here at the standings, Northwest Suburban, and early on here with Blaine, Centennial with an impressive win over Minnetonka earlier this year as well, and Elk River at 1-1.
Yeah, that was a Tuesday night, same night that the Huskies beat Edina. It was a really good showing for the Northwest Suburban Conference and the North Metro hockey scene, beating 2 of the Lake Conference teams.
Shot from the dot, gloved and saved, made that time, winning the faceoff. The Huskies, bottom line with that graphic as well, is that they finally tipped their toe into the Northwest Suburban Conference play with tonight's battle versus Blaine. As I mentioned, it's been 10 straight wins for the Huskies. Last win was in the 2017-28 season for Blaine, a tight 3-2 win. Now off the face-off, it's Mac Jones at the point. Kicks to the back, one-timer misses there.
Huskies trying to go back to the well that they just scored that goal on before the end of the first period. Jones to Christensen to Engler in the slot one time, and Engler that time wasn't able to get a stick on it.
Little moves it up deflects off the stick there of a Husky, and Blaine easily controls and sends this back length of the ice. 20 seconds left on that major, and Huskies have been able to light the lamp twice as Mac Jones, a pass to herself, disrupted just as she was trying to enter the zone. Schreifels gets it back, moves it up off the board, then regains control here and back at full strength finally here. Blaine happy, I'm sure, with that. Engler tried to send it deep, but Schreifels gets the rebound and snipes one in, and Larson makes that save. 15:52 to play in the second period, and Andover 3-0 lead. Let's see how Blaine responds.
Coming back now, they'll be able to, you know, it might take a couple of shifts here to shuffle those lines back together. But, you know, the good news is that the penalty to Geisler, there's an opportunity in front.
Right there on the blue. Loose puck. Bouncing, spinning, and finally Larson's on top of that as well. Pete, back to your point.
Right off the face-off, you kind of see exactly what the Huskies are looking to do. And again, trying to get shots on net and then crash the net. They were taking shots on net early from the perimeter, but nothing was really coming out with good scorable opportunities on the rebounds.
Schreifels excellent there, poised with the puck instead of just turning and firing up ice. She reversed and had control there. Back at full strength is Blaine. They trail 3-0. Little has it just inside the blue line. Now here's a wrister, hits traffic, deflected to the side of the net. Now still with it and continuing to pressure. Many dials it up. In front, trying to get control. You can see sometimes it's Ladine coming over, one of the captains on the team, Cece. And Many now has it. Back behind, now holding the zone here at the near point. That's Mac Jones. A shot here, tipped, save is made right on the doorstep. Trying to find a rebound there, but not to be had as whistled for the tie-up.
So the next step here for the Huskies is they're really able to control the perimeter of the offensive zone and kind of do what they want. Now they need to start testing those weaknesses of Blaine and trying to get some of the Blaine players off the spot that they're occupying, and that'll create those tic-tac-toe kind of opportunities and easy tap-in goals for the Huskies.
Andover playing downhill to begin here this second period, but now with the turnover, here comes Blaine crossing the logo on the carry and the backhand. They'll give chase in the corner. 3-1 for Blaine. A good start to their season, including a 4-0 shutout over Eastridge. Andrews has it now. She'll hold on to that puck. Carry in. Takes the shot, misses the net. Thorson comes over, and they tried to bracket it there, but holding. At the far point there are the Huskies. Thorson recircles, gets control, looks to pass. A cutter in front. Couldn't connect that time. She tried to dial it up to Olsen. Back behind now, set in the low, deflects into the glass. I thought that was into the netting. Spinning it and continuing to put the pressure on here. Andover. Here comes Olsen. Olsen puts this shot, hits traffic, does not make it through the net. Now moving it back into the corner. Andover continuing to pound its way. And cold possession here to the corner, trying to lift it. They'll send it length to the ice, but it just misses the net. So we do get the whistle. 13:26 to play here in this first period. 3-0 lead for Andover.
And we talked about, you talked about how Melissa Volk was talking about the quality of shot from last night's game. And, you know, sometimes when players hear that message, they think they have to be perfect. They have to really be, you know, always make the right decision. And one of the things that I like tonight is they're taking much better shots than they took last night and being much more methodical, but at the same time, they're not hesitating at all to pull that trigger and put the puck on net or towards the net, trying to get some sort of deflection carry them through traffic.
Husky wins the face-off Little with a wrister that gets deflected off the stick of Larson and into the netting. And again, winning those face-offs, also one of those core components. And Knowles excellent on the face-off, but Huskies are getting down and getting position on the drop. Again, they win another face-off shot, save again, another follow-up shot that goes wide of the net into the corner. Little pinches in down low, trying to continue the pressure. Walking now, and here is Engler. 2 goals already here in this first period. And now into the second, the Huskies continue to threaten to try to extend that 3-0 lead. Finally a carry out there for Taylor Olson. She runs across and will get the face-off on the offside call just outside the blue line in front of the Blaine bench.
You know, another thing too, that the pressure that the Huskies are able to put on to the Bengals, if the Bengals are going to be in a position where they're going to continue and pack really pack it in and create a lot of traffic in front of Larson, the Huskies are okay. They have the skill to try and find those windows and get a deflection or get something so that Larson can't see the puck as well as they can.
Good pressure that time, a good sweeping backhand on net, forcing chance there for Hills to make that save. And they'll set it up here, and again, we haven't heard much from that top line because they've been playing downhill on Johnson, Knowles, and also Costa. They have been hot in their first 3 games, shutout in their last outing. An overtime loss. Face off here is, again, teams getting in now to kind of their full cadence of the season. The boys just started their season last night. And I'll tell you, Andover kind of jumped right in. First game of the year. Holy Angels, the next one. That was a 1-0 win. Then they battle Minnetonka. And a 2-0 loss. Then come back to take on the state championships, Edina, for a 3-0 win. And then a 4-0 loss last night. So kind of a back and forth trying to get in and kind of identify yourself as a team. This one carries in. Good effort that time. Good look by Coley Johnson, the sophomore. 3 goals, 4 assists, and a shorty on the season already.
A rare turnover for Mac Jones, especially in the defensive end. And it just rolled off her stick as she was trying to play that one forward. Coley Johnson able to take control of the puck and still get it in. It was not necessarily meant to be a shot on goal, but it slid in on Hills, and she was able to corral and get a freeze on that.
Picking that pass off, stepping in front, but comes hard off the stick that time for Olson. Makes it right back towards the Husky player. Now Thorson controls, sends it off, tries to lead on a through pass, and we get the ice boy. She just wanted a little different angle on that touch pass off the board, and she could have had Olson.
And actually the last 2 passes from Thorson, she had, trying to really do too much or, just making some assumptions. Get her eyes up the ice, get her eyes into that area where she wants to go. Even if it's a quick decision, make sure that her eyes are in position to see where that puck is going and where her target is, instead of just throwing it blindly.
No checking, but there was a Thorson who was stood up at the blue line trying to work their way through Olson. The puck gets through. She does not. Just into the blue. They circle back. Olson trying to regain possession. That puck. Schreifels tries to hold it, but it hops her stick. Forced back. Now to Andrews. Up ahead. Thorson gains the line. Sets it up. Top of the face-off circle. No one came to pick her up, so she just kind of kept moving with the puck towards the goal. To the far corner now. Blaine trying to commandeer that puck and working out of their zone. 10.5 to play here in this second period. A drop pass. Schreifels has a look here. She'll fire it on. Good rebound. And there's Andrews. Just didn't quite have control of a bouncing puck on her backhand. Now right back. Another shot by Olson. That's a pad save. Little at that near point. Gets it deflected. Tries to hold. Little again. Back to Olson. And now to the corner and a chance. Trying to work it up ice by Bella Hunter. Following back up again, puts it on the stick on the blue liners for Blaine. Blaine 3-1, trying to make it 4-1. Skating in, there's that top line again. There's a snipe over the top by Grayson Knowles. Grayson with 4 goals, 2 assists this season. Race to the corner there ensues. Bodies collide, pinching in little. We're going to get a penalty, I believe, here on Andover. Looks to be Engler who will get that time in the sin bin. First penalty of the night for the Huskies, and a chance on that power play for Blaine.
It'll be a call for interference against Engler at 7:13 here of the second period, and it'll be the first power play opportunity for the Bengals. The power play is an area that the Bengals have had some success early on this season. 20% scoring rate on the power play in 15 opportunities.
Skating, gaining the line, setting it up on that far side. Keep an eye out for Bella Brady. 7 power play goals last year. She already has 1 this year for Blaine. Blaine cannot set up. Their player advantage. Circling back behind, it's McQuay, who dumps it back deep, giving chase is Christensen. Tough time coming out of their own end, finally settling the puck and working it across the line. Ledeen puts the shot, deflects now, just under 9 to play, but still 1:12 left on the power play here for the Bengals, trying to break up that goose egg.
Huskies on the flip side have only allowed 1 power play goal this season and 13 penalty kill tries. Good for 92.3% kill rate.
Off the corner again, great job of working that puck away from Blaine, who head coach Athman said, hey, our team has been working well on the boards, especially in the corners, to dig those up. Trying to set up the power play here, dropping it back to the near point for Blaine, but was beyond the blue line, and they'll work it back down, sending it across the neutral zone, and Thorson is trying to hunt it down. Circling back, here comes Johnson, and he's the line, losing an edge. A Blaine forward, and this is deflected off the glass, sent back all the way here. Larson has to come out and play the puck, but again, good hustle on this kill for Thorson. Trying to dig one up and maybe get a shorty opportunity. 15 seconds left on the power play for Blaine, but unfortunately it's the Huskies who have it in the corner. Bracket it there. Huskies are going to go on the power play again. After Olsen was sent to the ice on what looked like maybe a slash. Maybe a little frustration setting in there. It's Swanson who will take a couple minutes in the penalty box.
I think we've got Heigl going in.
Correct, my bad.
I did think that I was right there with you. I thought it was going to be Slauson heading in, but it ended up being Heigl that took the hard left turn going into the box.
Just have the penalties up on the wrong side as the Huskies here try to go get the win and start stacking those wins the rest of the way. Tough to do, tough conference, Northwest Suburban. I can't tell you how impressed with that Centennial big win over Minnetonka.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good win for that program, for the confidence for those girls as the Huskies get back into full strength and will have the rest of this power play opportunity.
Piper Andrews dishes it up, and now mishandled. That'll give Blaine a chance to come over at half wall. As Clough had it momentarily. Back again, working it and trying to work that pace, passing tape to tape. And that's when the Huskies have that success on the power plays. Tape to tape passing, moving it quickly. Andrews carries in. Tries to set it up, now reverses in the corner. 1:10 remaining here in the power play for Andover. They had the penalty kill just moments ago. McQuay has it knocked off her stick, and Blaine will change out part of their specialty unit. Moving back up here, Schreifels moves in. Schreifels tried to go far post and use that defense as a screen. Great job of spotting that puck and making a clean save. It was Larson.
Yeah, she's you can see her confidence build throughout this game. She was a little timid her first couple shifts, but since then she's loved to show off her speed and take it into the zone. And this one, I mean, that is a missile off of her stick.
Shot just inside the dot. No, a pass. There's Engler going for the Hattie. Working it back out. Still plenty of time. 40. Wrister low side looking for the rebound on that shot was Engler, and it's panted back out. Jones sets it back, trying to hit a cutter on that far side with Christensen just a little too far there. Big blast that time from Jones. Mac Jones gets it back again. She'll try it another through in front. Olsen trying to dig it out, but there securing the puck once again is Larson with a save. Blaine's done a great job of the Huskies have not been able to move that number here in the second period thus far. Still 22 seconds remaining on this power play. 6:15 in the second.
Huskies, this power play unit, it seems really intent on trying to get Engler that hat trick. They fed her a couple of times that last shift before it was finally held on to by Larson, but Engler getting into that slot, getting multiple chances. 9
goals, 9 assists last year for Engler, sending it back length of the ice. Nice penalty kill once again for Blaine. Let's see what they can get going here in the second period and cut into this 3-0 deficit. Little crosses the red line, back to Engler. She snipes one short side on the pad side and just misses the net. Not much of an opening, but I tell you, she's got some laser accuracy. As Engler back and an ice for Blaine. We do have some players also. Hey, we talked about Little going to St. Thomas. And of course, Jones on her way to Wisconsin, but currently leading St. Thomas in scoring this season is Madison Brown, a former Husky. She's got 6 goals, 3 assists. Ella Berger, 1 goal, 6 assists with 7 points. Berger last year led St. Thomas in scoring with 11 goals. Wisconsin certainly having a good start, 13-1 for the Badgers, and that's where Mac Jones will go next season. Talk about the Gophers here momentarily as well. Just under 5 to play on the far side. Mendy skates in. She has an opening. Brister, good shot. Deflects behind. But Larson is active and zeroed in as a goalie tonight here for Blaine. A pass up in the slot there. It finds its way back at center ice. Clough there puts the backhand in, rejected right back out by Blaine, and you know Blaine would like to do more with the puck than just send it back out to center ice. And Schreifels enjoys taking this thing deep and taking it for a tour. In fact, almost a 360 tour. Mendy gets this shot, kept it low, got the pad save, and a kick out, holding far point now with 4 to go. We're approaching 4 to go, second period. The Huskies continuing. They'll apply the pressure and playing downhill. Cross ice here, deflected, but trying to get that puck back. They didn't, and unable to hold the zone. And Schreifels has to get by. Here's a good one, a chance for Blaine, moving in, a shot, a save, looking for it, but it's right into the pad. And beautiful save by Hills as the top goal scorer, Knowles, comes in with some jet, and you had a chance to see her speed.
What a save made there by Hills. And, you know, she hasn't been tested really. I think she's faced 1 shot here in this period before that one. And staying in her stance, staying square to the shooter and denying Coley Johnson, who's just trying to get the Bengals on the board.
2-1 for Hills this season. Last season, Claire Hills, 1.40 goals against. and a record of 19-6-2. 3.5 battles to the corner here in Andover. Hands it there with Andrews. Andrews circles up top, a little weave, thinks about the pass, cycles it back in. Andrews sticks at it here and looking at that blue line, trying to get her stick on that puck one more time.
So a little bit of a counterpunch here for the Bengals as it appears that they have grown tired of the Huskies' possession inside their own zone, and so they're putting a lot more pressure on the blue line, especially as the Huskies cycle. And so they've gotten a couple of opportunities. Obviously, that one by Johnson that got lost in the skates momentarily for Schreifels, but right now what they're trying to do is they're going to try and put some pressure on the blue line, create some opportunities, but the Huskies now have to recognize, get that puck down low, and it's going to create some better scoring opportunities from below the circles and below the dots.
You're right, Knowles kind of stepped into a couple of those passes right at the blue line. We'll get the whistle for the ice, 2.5 to play, second period. Andover up 3-0, and we talked about also some of the players here, not only for Andover, but across the area. But for the Gophers, of course, you got Peyton Hemp. Peyton Hemp, for her career with the Gophers are at 10-3-1 coming into tonight. She's got 47 career goals and 51 assists.
As well as just being named to the women's select team.
Absolutely, absolutely. So she continues her success beyond the Husky rink. She had committed, I believe, as a freshman to the Gophers.
Back when you could still do that.
Yeah. Pinching in, trying to get a good look here, far side, and that's Frankie. Deflects to the corner. Christensen gets it back to Frankie there. Scramble for the puck out in front. Blaine clears, and Frankie is back there to pick up the loose change quickly. That's Lena Frensky. Outward pass. Through again and getting the puck on it. Almost a little too subtle. Almost put it on the stick. At time as Christensen moving in. Anna Christensen backhands it to the corner. Line mate there. 1:25 to go. Engler tries a shot there, deflects. And now a pass by Christensen goes all the way back. It's going to bring Hills back into play. Quick touch pass, breaking in. Here comes Knowles again. She's dangerous. She had the numbers, had the rest of her line coming in was Johnson, but she took the shot and a glove save. There's one thing that Hills does is consistently minimizes any rebounds, and her glove is so solid.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of that starts with vision. She understands and has that crease awareness of where she's at and where she needs to move to, and understands that she's defending from her points of weakness. And so where she's going to be the most susceptible to goals is going to be outside of her frame. So she's really solid with that glove. She's really solid with that, throwing that blocker out as we saw earlier in the first period, and is really strong with making those saves outside of her frame, as we've seen right here.
Joe Rulin with the Pete Anderson on QCTV Friday Night Lights. Andover with a 3-0 lead. 30 seconds remaining here in this second period. Blaine, as you mentioned, Pete, come out and they get Huskies score 1 goal and then 2 more on the major. They just kind of needed to get themselves settled, and finally looks like they have here in the second period, as Andover started with still over a minute left on that major.
Well, I want to make sure I get this out there because we talked before the game, and I told you, looking at the trends, the patterns of the first 4 games of the Huskies,
yeah,
I predicted that this would be a 5-0 win for the Huskies. They won the game 1, 1-0. They lost game 2, 2-0. They won game 3, 3-0. They lost last night 4-0. So it's if we're following that pattern, that's what we should see for a result here tonight.
So that's what's trending. And it's ahead. Huskies did a good job of cycling along that far board, trying to find an alley. Now Mac Jones is back, and it doesn't take much for her slap shot to find an alley. In fact, many times it creates that alley, and down to the ice. Stoppage of play with 0.4 seconds before we end period number 2.
Well, Jones is going to take a penalty there. She ended up just falling over the Bengals skater, but as the official saw it, he said he saw a cross check. So Jones will spend 0.4 seconds in the penalty box.
And that'll allow Blaine to pull the goalie for the extra attacker. So Larson is on the bench, extra attacker on. They'll drop the puck. 0.4 seconds. Andover waiting for their fourth skater to get out there. Finally joined there by Frensky. Drop the puck. No success on that faceoff or a quick shot on net, but when we return, it will be Blaine on the power play and still almost a complete, 2-minute power play remaining as we start that second period. It's 3-0 here at the Andover Community Center. The Huskies have a 3-0 lead over Blaine. We'll return for the Friday Night Lights third period here on QCTV shortly.
Lots of fun was had at the Andover Fire Department's open house this past weekend. Families enjoyed exploring emergency vehicles, meeting vendors, and getting hands-on with fire trucks and equipment. With live safety demonstrations, kids got a chance to pretend drive fire trucks and even spray a real fire hose.
3, 2, 1, go! Run, 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 run!
And of course, meeting the firefighters who protect and serve the community.
3, go! Run, run, run! Run! Nice.
This was a great time for those future firefighters and their love for the big red engines. And October is Fire Prevention Awareness Month. So here are your reminders and tips to jumpstart the Fire Prevention Month. Fire extinguishers. Keep a portable fire extinguisher in every building and train someone to use it. Fire alarms. Check their batteries or install new ones to make sure they work so you can get out safely. Have evacuation routes. Plan and practice a clear, well-marked path to the nearest exit of your home or workplace.
There you go, man.
Now back to the fun event. The Andover Fire Department's open house ended with a wonderful, friendly competition. Dawn in 60 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go!
Starting with 8 firefighters. And down to 2.
3, 2, 1, go! Go, Daddy, 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 go! I don't want to say Roy messed up. All right, John. Roy, faster! Come on, John. Hey, John. Let's go, John. Come on, John. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's going to come down to the gloves, boys. Let's go. John, make sure your thing is all the way. Your thing, too, at the end. Yep, you're good. Good boy. Yeah, you know, the Bears won the Super Bowl in 1986. They're still basically I'd like to thank my brothers at Station 1 for always believing in me. A lot of hard work and practice. We're bringing that home, boys.
I am Jen Stump, and we are at Andover at the Lions Park off of Bunker and Hanson. So this event, it's the first annual, so we're going to give it a try, and it's just an ice cream social. So for anybody in the community, come on out and get free ice cream. So the Andover Lions, we are a volunteer nonprofit organization. And so within Andover, we get together monthly and we do service projects throughout the year. We raise money for donations for the community. Anything in Andover we try to do to help. We've been Andover Lions for many, many years, and we're just really trying to give back and to get our name out there and to get the club out there. We've had a lot of people that have come up and said, oh yeah, we know who you are, we've seen you here and there. So now we're trying to put that into reality and just get out here, and this is why we started to do this for the first annual, just to try to get out and have the community come on around. This is our first time doing the ice cream social. We do other things. We serve beer at the Andover Fun Fest.
That's popular.
Oh yes. We used to do it, now we're going to do it again, Harvest Fest at the YMCA in the fall for trick-or-treating and whatnot, and they have different activities. But yeah, we bake groceries, we get together, we volunteer at Hope for Youth, so we just try to get out there, and we're open to new ideas. There's multiple ways to support the Andover Club. You can donate always, you can come to events. We have meetings once a month. If you want to come to a meeting, we meet the second Wednesday of every month, and it is at the Andover Community Center at 6 p.m.
In a world where physical health often takes the spotlight, it's easy to overlook an equally important aspect of our well-being, mental health. Yet despite its significance, mental health is often stigmatized, misunderstood, or simply neglected. From creating awareness to offering education and community wellness grants to hosting our annual 5K walk for mental wellness, the Mental Wellness Campaign for Anoka County is creating a community where mental health is as important as physical health. Let's break the silence, erase the stigma, and prioritize mental health. Together, we can create a world where everyone feels supported, understood, and empowered to live their best lives. The Mental Wellness Campaign for Anoka County, your mental health matters.
Hi, I'm Peter Helliger, City Planner for the City of Andover. Are you an Andover resident who's interested in guiding the city's development and has an interest in serving your community? The Andover Planning and Zoning Commission may be right for you. The Planning and Zoning Commission conducts public hearings and makes recommendations to the City Council regarding land use applications, subdivisions, zoning regulations, and other matters that may come before the Council. The resident volunteers who are serving on the Planning Commission are invaluable in providing citizen participation, asking tough questions to help the city vet complex land use issues. If you'd like to learn more about the Planning and Zoning Commission, you can watch live meetings or stream past commission meetings by clicking on the Watch Broadcast Meetings link on the City of Andover website. Meetings are typically held on the second and fourth Tuesday of every month in the council chambers at Andover City Hall. If you're interested in serving on the Planning Commission or on any of our other advisory commissions, please fill out an advisory commission application form, which is available on the City of Andover's website.
The Andover Community Center. A beautifully renovated building is ready for your next adventure.
So yeah, we're coming up on our 20th anniversary here later this summer. For the ice arena, the facility as a whole, including the YMCA, opened, it'll be 20 years next summer. But yeah, early on in the planning process, the city got together with the YMCA and formed a partnership. So not only do we have our gymnasiums and the 2 ice rinks and walking track, multiple community rooms that are all operated by the city, but then the YMCA has all the fitness, the studios, the pools, obviously all those programs that YMCAs do, and I think it's fair to say it's been a very successful partnership here for coming up on 20 years.
From the growing popularity of pickleball to the walking track, the Andover Community Center offers plenty of activities to suit your needs.
Yeah, so just to hear about 4 years ago, we did a big expansion, added our second sheet of ice, which includes a walking track on the second level, added another gymnasium, multiple community rooms again. But yeah, again, going back to maybe the early folks that designed the building before I was here, you're right, we get a lot of compliments. The black concrete floors, all of the wood beams, all the woodwork through the building. We work really hard as a staff to maintain all these spaces. We took opportunity here this spring actually to do a fair amount of updates. Going on 20 years, it was time to refinish floors and do a lot of painting and that type of stuff. But yeah, it's certainly a beautiful building. You know, we take a lot of pride in the community center here. It's a beautiful facility. I would encourage anybody that's maybe not made it in here to just stop in, visit our information desk. We can take you on a tour, be happy to show you all of the schedules, all the activities, and really just all the opportunities that the community center has, both for residents and non-residents. Also our partnership with the Y, you can stop and visit their desk, talk about Y memberships and all the great programs they run as well. So definitely come and see us. Fun Fest is coming up here in just a few weeks, and that's a great opportunity if you're going to be on the grounds for Andover Fun Fest. Make your way over to the community center. It's a good spot to come cool off a little bit, grab some concessions, whatever you need, and come visit us.
Yes, we have sections coming up, and our first game is at Anoka. I love playing against Anoka. I think it creates a really good border battle between us and kind of lights a fire under our team.
I would say it is kind of like a rematch, but I think the first game that we had was a really good battle against them. I always love playing them because it's a big competition, and I know some of the girls on the team. It gets like both schools fired up, kind of. Like everyone just looks forward to it around the school, so it's a big thing.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite game this year, was against Anoka. I think we did play pretty good, and hopefully we'll do better next time.
I want to say maybe our senior night was a really fun game.
Who's that against?
SLP. Yes, I think we just like all came together as a team that game. We all really hustled, made some good plays, and we just battled for each other.
We go to Applebee's almost every game after, and that's like my favorite part of the season, is just bonding with the team.
As a team, we do like a big chant in the locker room beforehand, and that's always fun to get fired up.
What's the chant? Can you guys reenact it?
Oh no. How does it go? Oh, yeah, no. No.
I think I learned a new level of patience for myself, and just with like not a ton of returners coming back, it was hard to like get people into the new groove this year.
I just knew like we'd have to step up as like the only two fully coming back from the season, so it wasn't like a big battle, like bringing everyone together, learning everyone's different role, because a lot of us switched positions, so that was a big thing in our season.
I really enjoyed our senior night game and all of like the fun things that we got to do, and making our boards and getting our sashes and our shirts, and I thought senior night was really fun.
I think I remember the teammates more than the games, because a lot of these girls like I played with since I was very, very young. So it's like really cool and kind of hard growing up and then like leaving at the same time.
period. Welcome back here to the Andover Community Center. Joe Rulon along with Pete Anderson, and no goals came away in that third period. And Huskies certainly had time of possession, played downhill, but Larson thus far has been fantastic in goal. She has faced 39 shots and allowed just 3 goals.
Yeah, she's turned away 18 shots in both periods. Faced 21 in the first period and had those 3 goals, and then 18 shots, turning away all 18 in the second period. And the one thing that we saw late in that second period was a little bit of a change in strategy from the Bengals, putting a little bit more pressure on the blue line, putting a little bit more pressure at the top of the zone. And, what that does is the Huskies obviously very strong in the blue line. All 3 lines of player, or all 5 defensemen, it's very strong on the puck, very offensive-minded, not shy about shooting the puck. But if that pressure is put on, and they're going to be the primary playmakers, that could jettison a couple of Bengals to have some odd man rushes and put some pressure on Clarabella Hills, who's only faced 6 shots here through 2 periods.
Blaine Bengals came into this matchup with a mark of 3-1, led by head coach in the second year there. As you get a look there as Andover hockey games coming up.
See upcoming games on the 3rd. It's going to be at Armstrong Cooper. And then on the 7th, the Huskies will be back here in the community center, and that's going to be, could potentially, especially with what Centennial Spring Lake Park just did against Minnetonka, that could be a really big game. As we say, the Blaine schedule, they've got a game versus Breck, and then Green Rapids Greenway. Those are both me up in Grand Rapids at Yanmar as part of the Thanksgiving Classic, or I forget what they call that tournament now.
But Turkey, yes, and it was also Grand Rapids Greenway that ended the season last year for Blaine.
Section opponent as well. They'll then come back home at Fogarty to play Osseo Park Center, travel to Rogers on the 7th.
Make the turn just beyond Thanksgiving, and before you know it, you're working into January. But right now, it's just a 3-0 deficit here. Good stick handling, bringing it out of their own end. Blaine here, and they dump it in, give it a go. That was Bella Brady, who brought it up on their own end, the senior defense. Huskies forcing Blaine back in and try to pick off a pass, and Olsen does it just then. Takes to the corner, now rings it behind the board, trying to give it to Schweifels. Let's see if she can move it up. Give and go back, and sent back length there. And just underway here on the power play. A chance here for Blaine early on here as they can break that goose egg and cut it at this deficit. Drop pass here, now they move it up. Drop back behind that time by Ladine. Into the corner, working a shot on the doorstep, missile shot, another follow-up one, and a beautiful save by Hills.
That initial shot, it looked like it was actually going to be a pretty good shot. Had Hills reaching out outside of her body for it, and then it hit something in front, and I don't think anybody knew where that puck was. It could have easily been a tap-in for the Bengals if anybody would have been able to track that puck onto the ice immediately. Fortunate for the Huskies, nobody in position to put a stick on it.
Andrews applying some pressure on this penalty kill, then at the stick and goes to Knowles. Tries to dig it out from behind. Knowles continues away with the possession. She leads the team, at least in goals, with 4. 7 points, the team lead by Johnson. There's a shot coming backside, another save. An alley there, but picked up by Andrews on the loose puck before Blaine could get to it and fire it on the backside. Successful penalty kill for Andover, and we still will get an icing with 14:46 to go. And a little pressure that time on the power play for Blaine. They try to cut into it and almost able to capitalize, Pete.
Yeah, they had a couple of good looks and, made some good things happen, saw some good angles, some good lanes to get shots off towards the net. And, not all of those times are you looking to necessarily, blister the back of the twine. You're sometimes just looking for a deflection in front and an easy tap in. some of those opportunities were there for the Bengals, just not capitalized.
The 3 wins for Blaine come the way of a 4-1 win over Elk River, 4-0 win over Eastridge, and then with 1:05 left, it was a game winner by Knowles over Owatonna. That took them to 3-0 on the season. Collides there, penalty coming up on Andover after that collision. And it'll send Blaine on the extra player. And getting that whistle is going to be Julia Gertis.
And Julia just a little bit
overzealous, maybe.
Overzealous as she came around the board chasing that puck and getting some contact. We'll go in the box with a checking call.
A Friday night girls high school hockey coming your way on QCTV. Huskies able to clear this. Engler started chasing, but now Christensen's going to get after it. See if she can pick up the tempo here. Moves it away from Bella on defense. Loses her edge and flies into the board, and there will be a penalty whistled here on Blaine for a trip. She was working hard to get that puck away from Bella Brady. Did, and she made the turn at center ice, and a tripping penalty, I believe that's what was called, will go to number 3, CC Ladine.
So that really doesn't help Blaine at all. It just opens up the ice now 4-on-4. This is going to be a benefit to the Huskies.
And they win the faceoff. Olsen took the draw, then took control momentarily. Now it's Andrews just inside the blue line. Schreifels with a whistler in that time. A glove save, no one around for that rebound. There was none to be had, as that is shot number 40 on goal for the Huskies here tonight. Faceoff now comes just to the left of Larson. 1:24 left at the 4-on-4.
Really liked how Schreifels' game here, just within the game, has improved and has making some steps.
Andrews comes in, breakaway opportunity, tucks it, beautiful save, extending it and getting that pad out to make the save. Andrews did everything she could to try to extend it and get her out of goal, but she went with some great technique, did Larson, to make that save on a breakaway by Andrews.
What an athletic save there by Larson. Andrews, so patient, so strong on the puck, just waiting and waiting for Larson to make a mistake going post to post. And it's Larson staying square, staying tall, and be able to just shut the door.
Skating in, going the distance, Little right on point blank opportunity with a nice shot and another save by Larson. Fantastic night in goal for the Blaine netminder. Circling again, Engler, she's got 2 goals. Trying to add a hat trick to her portfolio. Engler drops it back. Little has a look here, puts the shot on, save. Engler tries to get to the rebound. She does. She finally controls it in the corner. Tries to go short side, and the save is made there by Larson. Kicked out here. Huskies will go on a power play now for the next 25 seconds. Engler snipes one. Follow up on that rebound, but it's controlled by Blaine. Trying to clear the zone. Holding it there is Little to Engler. Engler puts a bouncing puck on goal and finally scooping it up and securing it. 45 shots. There's been 6 shots on goal, beaten the last probably minute by Andover.
And Blaine has kind of gotten back into the just pack it in mentality, staying with, in this situation, 4 skaters all within about 10 feet. And you can see right here, it's the Huskies just getting angles and a good shot there taken by Engler, catching the tip, but a good save made. Even better save made than there by Caden Larson.
Blaine back at full strength, and Jones tries to hold the zone and stretch her reach. She'll circle back through neutral zone, and Huskies try to get a lead pass into McQuay, but she's tangled up at the blue line. Blaine now on the breakout. Johnson has it near side. Hop sticks, gets by Jones and gets to that puck first in the corner. Jones backhands it up ahead to McQuay and just misses on the pass to Jones, but it ends up on the stick of Christensen. Christensen gives it up to Jones. A collision at the blue line. The puck caroms to the corner. There first. Nice looking shot and a nice, even better save. Olsen made something out of nothing on that opportunity from the strangest of angles. Across the way now, Clough gets it to Jones. Jones turns, pirouettes, sends it back near the front, but it's deflected to the corner. Holding the zone, Mac Jones in front. Another tip there by Olsen on that shot by Jones. Jones is going to have one here. Sends this one through and hits her teammate in the midsection. Finally, they're going to call a hand pass and stop the play with 10:42 to go. And Andover again on another major buzz. Wow.
And that, Huskies just throwing pucks towards the net. And, if that one inadvertently caught a glove, it was Ella Thorson taking a beating there with that rocket coming from the point. And,
the glove may have been in self-defense.
Probably was.
Across the way here, and now here comes Andrews. Andrews, you got to feel, is just on that doorstep for a goal. Controls now, puts it low. Shot there, smothered into the pads. The pads aren't stacked, but the players are at the top of the blue. And we'll get a face-off, and Thorson is on the bottom of that.
Well, she did learn hockey from her brothers, and if there's going to be some sort of mix-up or anything like that in front of the goaltender, I would be disappointed if Ella wasn't a part of it. I know her brothers, Gavin and Gunnar, would be as well.
Blaine tries to control and work the puck out. Thorson wins that race to the puck near behind the net and then sends it to the corner. Pinching in. Trifles here. Andrews again gets a good look. Split second away from pulling the trigger on a good shot. Trifles sends this one in. Catches Larson a bit off guard. There's a deflected in front. Dropping in, back behind, deflects near the front of the net. Now getting it back to the corner. Andover and Blaine both at full strength right now. Little dumped to the ice in the high slot. They try to get it back to her for a shot. She comes over to disrupt the momentum there of the Blaine forward, trying to carry it out. 9:20 to go in this third period. Score has not changed since that first period. 3-0 lead for Andover. Tipped right at the blue line. Meddy will give chase. Atkinson tries to bracket the other side, and Blaine moves it up just beyond the blue line. Loose check. Here's the numbers now for Blaine. Skating in far side. A wrister shot off the glove. Went a little low off the glove, but nonetheless a nice save there by Hills. When she has had to stand tall and be strong in that net, she has answered here tonight.
Coley Johnson, another opportunity there, racing with that puck down the right side. Tried to go wide side, and it's just Hills able to get just enough of it. Body, again, reaching those arms outside of her body, outside of her frame, and able to just get a piece of that puck. Keeps the Bengals off the scoreboard.
Challenging. There's a shot that comes back. There to save it and make a quick pass. Again was Hills. Here's a chance moving in McQuay. Puck gets just a little farther away from her than she wanted. Unable to reel it back in. Rolls off of her stick, and Blaine rises and will try to reciprocate. Brady with that shot. This is wide. Christensen tries to put it off the board and pick it back up to skate out. It deflects back now to Clough. Clough on the backhand. We're beyond the midway mark here of this third period. Still a 3-0 lead for Andover. Shots on goal, 49-10 in favor of Andover. Trying to start up deep below the dots in those pressure. This one will be an ice. And one thing Andover does when they do have that pressure, and they keep it below that pressure below the dots and really make those corners tough to come out away with a puck, but moving the puck again. I think that's probably something Coach Volk has been trying to push, is puck movement and not watching one person with the puck.
And Blaine right now is also putting a lot of pressure on the Huskies, just trying to get out of their own zone. In the first 2 periods, you know, most of that pressure, most of that that filter was in the neutral zone. Now they're waiting in the offer and trying to just prevent them from getting out of their own end.
Good mitts that time by Thorson to control that pass in the high slot. She took it to the corner, tried to pass it back up. Here's a chance now again. A shot turned away. Point blank opportunity once again. And Knowles with a good look that time. She's had a number of good breakaway opportunities or some quality looks, and thus far Hills has turned them all away. Ice will be the call here with 6:50 to go in this third period.
And that last feed, you know, I think definitely had an open skater coming down the middle, and Aubrey Caven working right through it. And that's just an easy dish off. At least give somebody another opportunity to put a redirect onto that puck, because again, that gets Hills moving. She's got to track a moving target while she's also moving. That's much harder than if you get to just sit there and see that person coming in at you and have to react to their shot.
Absolutely, moving from one side of the crease to the other. And the Huskies tried to bracket. This time Brady in the defensive end. Far side controlled. Here comes Olsen. Olsen, the backhand to the corner to Thorson. Back again to Olsen. Working upside here, that Holston missing on this pass. Hill comes out of the net to stop the puck for Clough. Clough leaves it there for Mac Jones. And Thorson gets some work done in the corner. Jones comes over, Big Mac to help out as well. There's a chance now. Here comes Andover and Andrews. Andrews being shadowed there in the nice defensive play.
Yeah, that was Schaefer just marking Andrews. Andrews has been so strong on the puck here tonight. As most of the Huskies have their ability to handle and work through traffic is a skill that they have, and it's not just a couple of skaters or their top skaters. It's everyone on this team right now is strong on the puck and able to handle through traffic and create opportunities for themselves and teammates.
Kayla Schaefer reaches again. Nice shift out for her defensively for Blaine, and Huntley now on the carry out. Working it ahead there to Abby Costa. Abby Costa been producing some goals early this season. Again, 3-1 for Blaine as we approach 5 minutes to play. That's not Pete Anderson with a bad cough. That is a dog in the house. That's Husky territory, right?
Now the Bengals did go for the tip in there, and it was just tipped wide of the post. Really good look.
Snap a wrister that time by Brady. Misses the net altogether. Puck in a tough spot right in between the skates. Tough to locate it with that helmet for Blaine, and Andover sends it behind the net. Makes some quick changes. Pinching in. Here's a chance as they'll hold it and straddle that blue line, and Mac Jones. And the offside there whistled. 4:33 to play, third period. 2 goals on the night for Engler. Another goal by Hannah Olsen. And is it 3 assists for Mac Jones on the night?
She's been very solid, made a lot of really good decisions. I can't really think of any decisions that she made that were not great. She's strong on her edges. She's a very smooth skater. You know, she stands apart from everybody else, but she's such a great teammate because she's always looking to get somebody else involved.
Chance there from McQuay. She whistles one's wide. Penalty again coming up on Blaine. Hills out of the goal. Extra attacker is on, but getting possession and a touch up on that puck by Blaine with 4:01 to go. Andover will get another look at a power play.
And this will be a hook that's going to go against CC Ledeen.
He squads get things set up again. Hey, you're always this early in the season. You've got plenty of things to work on. A Wyzetta loss for Blaine. That was a tough one. In overtime, 1-0. Coming back here, poking it around. Christensen shot from the dot, hits the skate of the defenders. She's looking for the puck, trying to hold the zone and trying to work it out. Was Blaine. That was Brady. Hannah back out. One-timer to Jones. She unleashes one of those filthy slap shots. She'll get it down low to Christensen. Christensen puts it into traffic. I don't think it made it through.
Good work there. Schaefer getting into Hannah Christensen's shooting lane, not once but twice that shift.
Olsen that time looked like maybe she was going to leave that one short and see if Little was going to come in and poke that one in. Now in front, Engler out front, point blank opportunity just to the side of the net by Olsen. Karam's back out. And Larson continues to have her save total climb on the night. 51 shots on goal with still 50 seconds left on this power play for Andover. Little regains, now skates in, seals off to the Denver shot below the dot, scores! Slides this one under the garage door, and it's a 4-0 lead. Little picks up her first goal of the season and a power play goal at that. 4-0 for Andover. 2:46 remaining.
Really good play there. We see the replay. Little just using her speed, protects the puck, gets around Grayson Knowles, and then works into the left side circle just under the dot. She had that one eyed up and executed an excellent shot. Gives the Huskies a 4-0 lead, her first goal of the season on the power play.
Precision like a surgeon. Just a small window between those pads. Little finds it, and as you mentioned, Pete, her first goal of the season. A power play goal. Some traffic there, a whistle. And was that Engler on an assist? And Schaefer gets back up and heads to the bench. Shakes it off there. Little last year, 12 goals and 19 assists from the blue line for Courtney Little last year. Again, she's on her way to St. Thomas.
Christensen also gets an assist there. That'll be her 4th of the season, 3rd of the game. I thought that was going to be unassisted, but you never know. Another penalty given.
Moving in, Andover drops it back. Tip of the umbrella there to Little. Short side, shot, saved, and moved aside again. I'll look here, trying to pop at it and get it going. Huskies on that power play. Pad save, gathered up, gobbling it up. And Ladine whistled for another penalty here tonight for Blaine. 137 on that power play. And you were talking about a trending number tonight, Pete, 5-0. Just based on how the scores have been produced here thus far for Andover.
We'll see if the Huskies can put one more in the net here in the final 2 minutes.
And maybe you can start predicting some of those mortgage rates. Also,
I'm not a magician.
Is it? Cross
a wizard.
Center ice here and now. Andover goes deep below the dots to pick up the puck, retrieve it, and skate in. Drop there, Little, just enough to deflect and delay, waiting for her teammate to get there. Knowles has it, a backhand, just leaks out beyond the blue line. 50 seconds left on this power play. We're going to get a whistle for an ice. And the face-off will go down to keep Claire Hills busy. Hills looking, see if she can lock up another win. They move to 3-1 on the season. Never won a jinx with this time left. It's like that no-hitter in baseball. Wrister, glove save comes loose. And out in front. Breakout here. But many, some good jets there. Gets behind the net, circles. Looks to get it to Jones, far side. Back over to Mac Jones. Mac Jones looks to feed. Good idea. Love that vision. Trying to get it to Gertis, who was skating in on that back door. You love that vision from Mac Jones. She could have taken that shot, but she was going to try to set up an assist to a cutting teammate. 40 seconds now left in this matchup here. Friday Night Lights. It's Blaine and Andover. 8 seconds left on the power play, and the Huskies seconds away from securing their 3rd win of the season. Gertis has it poke checked off of her stick. Back at full strength is Blaine, trying to hold the zone, and Mac Jones will do just that. She hands it back to the corner. Back out in the front, a chance here. Loose puck, and I can see Pete squirming. He wants that 5-0, but 14 seconds left, and they'll get a face-off.
Give it to me. I love patterns.
It just kind of aligns, right? 14 seconds left, and 55 shots on goal for Andover on the night.
Well, either way, likelihood is that we're going to have a trend here that continues. When the Huskies score, they win. When they don't, they get shut out.
All the way back to Hills. Hills starts it right back up ice. Huskies carry in, and it's sent back through the neutral zone. That buzzer indicates this game is complete. 4-0 win for Andover. They jumped out 3-0 in the first period and added a power play goal by Little here in the third, Pete. Pretty good performance.
Really good performance, really good bounce back for the Huskies. That tough loss yesterday is something that they weren't really expecting. But it's great to see Hills coming back out here. She's already got 2 shutouts on the season and will add a 3rd to her resume and 13 overall in her career. Congratulations to Claire. Goal scorers here tonight. Engler with 2, Olsen with 1, and Little adds the 4th goal in the 3rd period.
Huskies moved to 3-2. Meanwhile, Blaine, who started the season 3-0, unfortunately have stacked a couple of losses, but to some pretty good teams. An overtime loss to Wayzata and a 4-0 loss here on the backyard pond at Andover. So congrats to the Huskies. They get a win and move, as I said, to 3-2, but get a little scoring punch on top of it. Blaine, they'll get things going. They take on Breck next, and the Huskies continue their path on their season as well. Congrats to the crew. Congrats to the Andover Huskies on win number 3, 4-0 in a shutout for Hills. I'm Joe Rulin along with Pete Anderson. Thanks for joining us here on this QCTV Friday Night Lights and Hockey. Have yourself a Major League evening at a minor league price.